Hey guys, 2024 is right around the corner. And if you are like most people, you're probably wondering, what can I do to increase my income in 2024, especially if you're 50 years old and older and you're late for retirement like I am, or you're just looking for another stream of income to help you pay your bills, buy stuff that you really want, or just save in a savings account so that you can have peace of mind that you are earning money when you sleep. Guys, in this video, I'm going to share 5 streams of incomes for that are a great side gig for anybody who's 50 years or older. And these side gigs can be done by anybody who is any age, but I'm focusing on the 40, 50 and older crowd because unlike the younger generation who automatically know how to make money from a computer or think about different ways for making money from a computer, unfortunately, those of us who are a Gen Xer or older grew up in an environment where we didn't have access to a computer and we didn't really have access to the internet. So it's not, we don't think like the younger generation where you think, okay, I need to make an extra 500 bucks a month. Let me see what I can do. How can I create it online? Instead, most of us think about going out, applying for a job and getting a job. Well, if you're like me, I don't like being anybody's employee. I would rather create a video right here or put something up on Etsy and sell that and earn money while I sleep. Unlike with a job, you can work as many hours as you want, but when you punch that clock and when you punch out, your earnings stop. So in 2024, there's no better time than now to start a side gig. And I'm going to share 5 side gigs that are perfect for anybody. Now, I've done 4 of these side gigs, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to these types of side gigs. The 5th side gig I have not done, but I've seen a lot of people doing it, and I think that it's a good way to earn some extra income. It's not really as passive as some of these other side gigs that I'm going to share with you guys. But guys, when it comes to passive income, don't let anybody fool you. You have to put in a lot of work up front before you reap the benefits of earning passive income. And it's none of these are actually truly passive, because if you stop doing it over time, it is going to stop producing. The thing about with the side gigs that I'm sharing with you, they are all done on the computer. So if you have access to a computer and internet, anybody can do these side gigs. So let's go ahead and jump in. So the first one is blogging, guys. Anybody can start a blog. If you have something that you absolutely love, if you have a specific dog breed that you take care of, if you enjoy doing something in particular, whether it's teaching, I don't know, anything basically, you could start a blog and show people or teach people how to do something that you do, or just show people how to do particular things. So for instance, I had a pug that I raised for 16 years. I got her when she was a puppy, and I had a blog based on pugs. And I wrote on that blog for about 3, 4 years, and that blog today continues to earn me money. Now, I don't write on my blogs as much as I used to, so the income on my blogs is going down. But as I mentioned earlier, guys, blogging, while it is passive to a certain extent, once you put in all the work, it will earn you money while you sleep. The bad thing is, if you walk away from your blog and you don't work on them, the money will stop coming in or get lower and eventually probably just die. So blogging is a great source of income. If you enjoy writing, it can be a great way to not only create extra income, but also give you something to do when you get home from work or on the weekends when you have some spare time. Now, the great thing about blogging is it does not cost a lot of money. Don't let anybody tell you that you need a lot of money to get started with blogging. Domain and hosting, that's all you need to get started with blogging. Now, there are ways to get started for free, but I recommend buying your own domain and buying a hosting, as well as using WordPress. WordPress can be a little challenging if you're not technically savvy, but guys, anything that you do and get started with, if you've never done it before, is going to be a little challenging. The thing is that you just have to practice, and the more you practice, the better you get. Number 2 is YouTube. Guys, I love creating these YouTube channels more than I do blogging. If you have anything that you enjoy talking about, all you have to do is use your iPhone and start recording. That's it. You can either edit your videos and you can find something that you can use for free. When I was doing my research to buy some, I found some were free, but I didn't really want to learn that. So I ended up purchasing Filmora during Black Friday and I used Camtasia. But you can edit them videos or not, or you can just throw your videos up there on YouTube and just throw them up there. Eventually, people are going to find you and they are going to follow you because regardless of what you talk about, guys, as long as you're talking about something that people want to hear, people are going to follow you. There's always people who want to know specific things. And if you are talking about something that somebody is interested in, chances are your audience will grow. And it's funny, guys, because when I started this YouTube channel, I have started several YouTube channels. Well, actually, I started 2 other YouTube channels and I quit because I wasn't interested in those YouTube channels. But I watched a YouTuber, his name was Golden Myron, and he was talking about how much he made on YouTube in 1 year. And it was just crazy. But he's talked about how long he's been doing YouTube. So he'd been doing YouTube for a while. And the thing that he said that really made me think about it was, if you start a YouTube channel, make sure you start in something that you really enjoy doing. You give yourself 10 years. He said to give yourself 10 years. And if you give yourself 10 years, you're going to not only be better, because when you get started, you're going to suck. That's just the way it is. We all suck on our first videos. I still think I suck. But that doesn't stop me. So you got to just keep practicing and give yourself 10 years. And in 10 years, you will have a following. And not only that, but your videos will be helpful for people. You'll have helped several people and you will also be making money with your videos. Go, regardless of which side gig you go into, whether it's YouTube, blogging, or anything else that I talk about, give yourself at least 10 years to succeed, because most people, what they will do was they will start something and then they will walk away because it's not making money as fast as they want. None of these side gigs that I'm talking about are going to be fast money generators. They're not. You're going to have to put in a lot of work up front before you reap any benefits. So number 3, guys, is Etsy. I have gotten into Etsy. I think I started my shop about 2 months ago, and you can find my link to my Etsy shop down in the description below. I have always been a fan of Google Sheets, and I'm pretty good with Google Sheets. So I've been creating budgeting templates, savings trackers, and all kinds of financial spreadsheets and putting them on Etsy. At the time of this video, I've probably been doing it a little over a month, and I haven't made any sales yet. But I know that the more items that I stock my shop with, eventually the sales will come. And also, guys, when you create an Etsy shop, whether you're selling digital products, crafts products. Well, I don't know anything about crafts products, but digital products, guys, if you create digital products and you sell them on Etsy, whether it's PDF, a printable, a spreadsheet, or whatever you decide to sell, you can sell it multiple times. You create it once and you sell it for multiple times. So whether you're selling that spreadsheet for $7, $9, or $11, it doesn't matter. You can sell it multiple times and get paid multiple times. Now, guys, I also want to say there are a lot of people who complain about Etsy fees, but guys, if you try to start a shop on your website without traffic, it's going to be even harder to make a sale, because the great thing about Etsy is they have built-in shoppers. So yes, you might be paying quite a bit in fees up front, but you don't have to worry a lot about doing a lot of legwork. Yes, you still want to market your shop if you want to get traffic a lot faster, but Etsy does have buyers that are ready to buy and they put your product in front of the buyers. But as I said, I'm still learning Etsy, but I do know that it is a lot of work, hard work up front. But regardless of which side gig you start, if you're starting an online side gig, it's going to be a lot of work. So number 4, guys, is KDP Amazon Books. Now, if you are a writer, whether you want to start a blog or you like writing books, guys, KDP is one of the easiest ways to get started as well, too. You can write a book and self-publish it by yourself by listing it on Amazon KDP website. Very easy to do, not hard. You might have to find a YouTube video here or there to walk you through the steps on how to upload it to the Amazon website. But once you get it uploaded, it's up there. Anybody can buy your book when they see it if they're interested in reading it. The downside is, as I said, guys, anything that you do online is going to take time to get traffic. So that's why sometimes you have to learn how to do marketing And you have to have patience, guys. It's not going to happen overnight. You can upload a book today and keep clicking that refresh button, and you might not have a sale for months. But guys, these are easy ways to get started. As far as learning how to market your products, that's something that you'll have to do once you start learning how to do your own side gig. And guys, there are tons of courses that you can buy. There's tons of videos that you can watch for free that will show you how to market stuff. And if you buy courses, it's not that expensive to buy courses that will teach you how to market stuff. Udemy is always my go-to. Also, you can use Skillshare. Skillshare is like having a Netflix subscription, except Skillshare will actually teach you stuff that will help you make money if that's what you're interested in doing, or becoming a better marketer, or basically doing anything that you want to learn how to do. Skillshare is a great go-to, and that's one of my go-tos that I go to whenever I have questions or I need help with something. And then number 5, guys, is coaching. As I said, I have not done any coaching or offered any coaching services, but I see it all the time, and people do it all the time. If you have any skills in anything that you want to offer coaching, people would be willing to pay you to learn how to do something that you are doing, and they want to learn how to do it. Now, the great thing about coaching is that if you don't have any clients or you don't have any testimonials that you can offer or show people on why they should pay you a certain sum for coaching services or advice, then what you can do is you can offer your coaching services for free in return for testimonials. And then when you have enough testimonials to show people that you know what you're talking about, at that point, you can offer coaching services. And guys, another thing is that once you offer coaching services and you feel comfortable talking about and doing what you're doing, because if you've never done coaching services before, it's going to be a little challenging and you're going to feel a little weird at first. And that's the reason I haven't offered any coaching services. I've never done coaching, so I don't feel comfortable doing that. But once you offer coaching services and there's interest in your coaching services, then what you can do, instead of offering the coaching services, you can take your coaching services and put it into a online paid program. So that way, instead of coaching one-on-one, you're now offering your coaching program in a course that can help thousands or even millions of people at one time, instead of you giving up your time to coach just one individual one-on-one or offering group coaching. So guys, there's tons of ways to make money online. The bad thing is that it does take time and it does take a lot of work up front, especially if you're starting an online gig, which is what I'm a huge fan of, because it's so easy to do. As long as you have access to a computer and internet, anybody can start one. So guys, if you're going to be starting a side gig in 2024, let me know in the comments below, what type of side gig are you going to be starting? Do you already have a side gig? How old are you? And why haven't you started a side gig? I really want to know, because I am a huge fan of side gigs. Once you've put in that hard work and you get it established, those side gigs can continue to pay you money even when you sleep, unlike a job. Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job when you start a side gig, guys. You don't want to quit your side gig in hopes of earning money from your side gig, guys, because you don't want the stress of having to pay your bills and then the side gig isn't working. Because I'm going to tell you from experience, when I started my side gig, I quit my job, and I'll tell you, it was the most stressful thing. And it was also the reason that we had to file bankruptcy. So don't quit your job. Start a side gig. There's no reason not to start a side gig, because guys, whether it takes you 1 year, 2 years, or 10 years to start earning money from your side gig, that time is going to pass. And the money that you make from your side gig can help you take care of your future self. So guys, if you don't start taking care of your future self today, who is going to do it? You can't rely on the government. You can't rely on your children. They have their own lives to live. So you have to take the initiative to do something to take care of your future self. So guys, anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you start any of these side gigs or you have a side gig already, let me know in the comments below, guys, because I really love talking side gigs. And I want to hear what you're doing in 2024 to increase your income. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified whenever I put out a new video. And I will talk to you later, guys. Have a great one. Bye.